So we're going to be adding and subtracting fractions with like, which means the same denominator. So our mission is to have a better understanding of how to add and subtract fractions with like denominators. There's some keywords that'll help you, especially in word problems. Fractions, it shows the pieces or parts of a whole. Fractions can also be interpreted as division by dividing the numerator, the top number, by the denominator. Now, remember the numerator, which is the top number, is the amount of pieces we actually have. And the denominator is the amount of pieces needed to make a whole. Now, some keywords for word problems to help you know if it's addition or not. Sum, total, plus, in all together, increased by, or combined. And for subtraction, keywords, difference, less than, minus, take away, fewer, how many more, how much more, and left over. Now, when adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators, the bottom number, we leave the denominator alone. We only apply the given operation, in this case it's addition or subtraction, to the numerator. So let's jump in. Now first we're going to find the sum of two fractions with like denominators. Alright, we are given two squares that require 4 parts to be a whole. The yellow represents the amount of pieces we actually have. So remember, numerator is the amount of pieces we actually have. The denominator is the amount of pieces needed to make a whole. So in this case, it requires 4 parts to be a whole, so our denominator is 4. And for the square on the left side, we only have 2 yellow boxes. So we only have an actual amount of 2, so our numerator is 2. Now for the square on the right, it still requires 4 parts to be a whole. However, only one square is yellow, giving us a numerator of 1. Now, find the sum of the two given fractions. Well, remember, sum is an addition term. So we're going to add these fractions. And because the denominator is the same, we don't have to change it. We only have to change the numerator. And we're going to add those. So 2 plus 1 gives us 3/4. Now, we are given two circles that require 8 parts to be a whole. The red represents the amount of pieces we have. Remember, the numerator is the amount of pieces we have. So the red represents the numerator in this problem. The denominator is the amount of pieces needed to make a whole, which it states 8 parts to be a whole. So 8 would be our denominator. So we have 6 red pieces. That is our numerator. So we have 6/8 for the first circle on the left. Now for the right side, we only have 1 red piece, giving us 1/8 of a fraction. Now find the difference of the two given fractions. Difference, remember that is subtraction. Here's my good old friend Cowboy. A cowboy loves taking things away. So he's going to help me subtract this. So remember, our denominators are the same, so it doesn't have to be changed. We only have to do the operation to the numerator. The operation is subtraction in this problem. So if we take away 1 from 6, we find the difference. 6 minus 1 equals 5. So 5/8 is the difference. Now, here are 4 problems. Pause the video and try these on your own. Then press play and then check your answers. Alright, so for the first one, all of these have a common denominator, so we don't have to change the denominator. We only have to add the numerator in this first problem. And our two numerators are 1 and 1. So we have to add 1 plus 1, giving us 2/3. For the second problem, we still have an addition sign. So we have to add the two numerators. So 3 plus 2 is 5. The answer is 5/7. Now, don't forget to make sure you see what the sign is. This is a subtraction sign. Our denominator is still the same. So we're going to leave that as 8. So we only have to subtract 5 minus 3. And that would give us 2/8. Here we have 9/10 minus 6/10, or take away 6/10 from 9/10. Just another way to word it. So 9 minus 6 gives us 3/10. Now here are two word problems. Pause the video and try these on your own. And play the video and check your answer. Find the operation words. Very important. It'll help you write the problem out. So for the first one in blue, in all, remember that's an addition term. So this is going to be an addition problem. Now we also have to find the amount that's talking about. So Tara made a fruit salad with 3/8 of a pound of melon and 1/8 of a pound of berries. How many pounds of fruit did Tara use in all? So you have 3/8 of a pound of melon. So the 3/8 is one of our fractions. You also have 1/8 of a pound of berries. That's our other fraction. And in all is addition. So we have to add those two together. And because the denominators are the same, we keep the eights the same. And we only have to add the numerators. So 3 plus 1 gives us 4/8. But this is a word problem. We're not done yet. We always got to add what the problem wants to know. And in this problem, how many pounds of fruit did Tara use in all? So our answer would be 4/8 pounds of fruit. Now, looking at the second problem, at a pie eating contest, Ricky ate 7/10 of a pie before the time was called. Boone finished with just 3/10 of a pie. How much more pie did Ricky eat than Boone? How much more? Well, remember, that's a subtraction word or words. So Ricky ate 7/10 of a pie. So that's our first fraction. And Boone, he only ate 3/10 of a pie. And because it wants to know how much more pie did Ricky eat than Boone, that's subtraction. And our denominators are the same number, 10 and 10. So we're going to leave our denominator 10. And we only have to subtract the numerators. 7 minus 3 is 4, giving us 4/10. But just like the first problem, this is a word problem. So we're not done yet. 4/10 of pie. That's how much more Ricky ate than Boone. So a quick recap. Cowboy in the corner. Anyways, numerator is the amount of pieces we actually have, and that is the top number of the fraction. The denominator is the amount of pieces needed to make a whole. When adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators, the bottom number, we leave the denominators alone, meaning that leave it the same number. We only apply the given operation, in this case addition or subtraction, to the numerator, the top number. Remember our addition words. For word problems, sum, total, plus, in all together, increase by, or together. And our subtraction words, difference, less than, minus, take away, fewer, how many more, how much more, and left over. If you have any questions or comments, you can email me at coachhenrysmath@gmail.com. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope this helped. Have a wonderful day.